Hello and welcome to our first impressions of Arcanium, Rise of Akhan. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description, and this video is kindly sponsored by Catapult. Now, this is an ambitious open-world single-player strategy card adventure that merges roguelike and deck-building genres in many new and exciting ways, and we are going to be playing on normal difficulty. You can see here that you can actually go on Apex, control your doom. Oh yes, I love the sound of that. Okay, now we have a number of different heroes that we can play with as well. We can take a party of 3. Now bear in mind that it does have open world elements, so you're going to be able to explore the world however you so desire. Shall we randomize? I'm not entirely sure if that's a good idea, but maybe we should. I mean, it seems kind of fun. You can see here that it changes the difficulty dramatically dependent on which heroes you take. Look at this. This, for example, this party is going to be rather difficult. So let's just try and see if we can get a difficulty that is somewhat decent. I'm actually thinking that I'll try to go for like a high attack. Can I get a high attack? Yes, I can, but that's also going to increase the difficulty somewhat. Let's go for something like this. I like the crocodile, to be honest, or the alligator, or whatever he is, and I'm thinking we'll go with something like that. There's also a seed here as well, by the way, and also this game is already out in early access, and it is extremely high rated. As far as I'm aware, it has 90% on Steam at the moment, and we are going to be starting our run. Here we go. Beat the boss to win the run. Boss battles are extremely challenging and will automatically trigger upon reaching 90 threats. So this game obviously works on a threat-based generation system. So if you perform certain actions, then I would assume you're going to be gaining threat. You can see here, exploration. Explore the world at your own pace. The more you explore, the more threat you accumulate. Stepping on pink nodes will increase your threat, while white nodes will not add any threat, you see? But obviously these pink nodes are more than likely going to give you something rather interesting and probably useful as well. Anyway, we also have side objectives. Shard battles appear throughout your run. They are tough battles and reward you with the best loot. Side quests are also a good way to receive great loot. Let's do this. Okay, so now we get to select a final boss. I have no idea. I'm a little bit scared of the Brood Queen, to be honest, so I'm going to go for this one. Okay, Rakzar has summoned his forces of heat and fury to decimate the land. He will come find you when you reach 90 threat, unless you find him first. He has a number of passives. Bosses change passives at the start of each round, and bosses are immune to crowd control. Yeah, of course they are. Okay, so gain immune upon getting hit. Can't see any tooltips on that, so I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I would assume that immune means that he is completely immune to all damage. And he also has petrification, gains stasis after receiving 4 hits on a turn. Then we also have Chosen's seal here, cleanse all debuffs and gain 40 shield. That's actually insane. And then we also have this, give Rakzar 25% damage reduction on destruction of this. It applies 5 vulnerable, so that's actually a really nice risk-reward kind of thing, that we can push some damage into him to hopefully destroy the Celestial Bond. Let's go and start with him. Akhan's army has no structure, just chaos and corruption. They don't stand a chance. Alright, so here we go. This is where we currently are. So this is obviously the open world. Can I move around? Yes, I can. Look at that. Okay, so we are moving around here. You can see the various side quests in the area as well. And I am extremely intrigued as to where we should head to first. Wow. Personally, where is that? Okay, that's the super elite. Okay, defeat a super elite villain, gain 1 artifact and 2 abilities. Well, that's actually amazing. But I think what we'll do first is we're going to go, most of this is going to be a battle of some kind, but we're going to go down here and do this one first. Drag the cards under your heroes onto one of the 3 lanes, auto-targeting enemies or allies to activate the card. Cards have an action point cost shown in the top left corner and a limited range. Action points refill each turn. Blue bubbles on the hero portrait. Drag heroes with adjacent ones to swap positions to get in range or away from incoming damage. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Swapping heroes between lanes allows your beefier, stronger heroes to protect the more fragile ones. It is also essential in lining up your shots for your melee cards, which can only attack the same lane. Swapping costs 1 action point. Cards can either be melee or ranged. Melee cards, sword icon in the top left, allow you to attack your same lane. Ranged cards with the arrow icon allow you to attack adjacent lanes. Self-cast cards with the single shield indicates it can be cast on yourself, and a double shield indicates it can be cast on an adjacent ally. Okay, seems simple enough. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so breach battle. Expose and destroy the shard. Defeat enemies to expose and destroy the shard. Enemies respawn after 1 full turn. Okay, so we can edit our deck if we want to. Personally, I'm not entirely sure if that is even necessary because this is so early on. I don't think we have any additional... Yeah, no, we don't have anything additional right now, so nothing really to worry about there. So let's head into the battle and see what we can do. Alright, set hero positions. Okay, so these are... They have light resistance, reduces all light damage. Okay, yeah, well... I don't really know about any of these, to be honest, so I guess I could just swap them around like this, and then we'll just start the battle. There we go. Okay, so the enemies are going to start doing their thing, and now we can start doing ours. Okay, so they all have different cards, as you can see right here. So basically, every single turn, you have the ability to play a variety of different actions, which I very much appreciate. So let's see what we can do here. Double the damage if the target is affected by poisoned. Apparently we don't have any poison right now, but we might be able to cause poison with something else. No, it doesn't seem like we can do that. Okay, let's play a spawn already. Minions position themselves in front of your heroes, potentially protecting the hero from harm. Enemy and hero minions deal their attack damage at the end of the round at the same time. Some of them have pulse effects, which trigger at the end, or actually at the start of your turn, not at the end. Maybe at the end, who knows. Okay, so deal 3 damage, force the minion in your lane to attack once. Probably going to do that. Nice. That was some good damage already. And now we also have gain 4 shield. That, you know, this is going to be really good. Look at that. That's actually fantastic. Putting this guy in the middle is absolutely fantastic because he has splash defenses, which means that obviously we gain shield with our other people around us, which is, I would say, actually quite powerful. Very, very good. Okay, I like that. Now let's see what else we can do here. Okay, so 10 damage, no range limit. I'm a little bit worried about this, to be honest, because I'm thinking to myself, I can't do 2 of these. I can just do 1. So I'm actually going to attack over there. We're going to just focus on this one guy, and then we're going to see if we can just take that out. So let's just end the turn. Yeah, our little minion is doing some damage there as well. The enemy's turn is now going to start. Obviously, they're just going to attack normally, but thankfully, because we have applied so much defense to our characters, they've taken no damage whatsoever, which is actually fantastic. Okay, so what else do we have here? They have a shield now, by the looks of things, or they have some kind of buff. And what does this do? It gives them 10% power per stack, and they gain 1 stack per turn. All stacks are lost upon being destroyed. Okay, that's interesting. And what else? Ah, this guy's going to be summoning a minion. Okay, so that's actually good to know. Let's apply poison to... actually... Let's not do anything yet, because I'd like to attack this and just take him out. There we go. And the shield has now been destroyed. Okay, so now we can actually attack stuff. So I guess we could do this. I guess that's decent, right? I mean, that seems pretty decent to me. And this is a cleave as well. That's actually fantastic. These heroes are all so incredibly fun to play with, to be honest. Okay, so the Desert Snake is obviously going to respawn. Is this unlimited? Can I actually fire from over there? No, I can't fire from over there, but I can fire from over here. And let's do this. Look at how much damage we're dealing right now, which is insane. Okay, and then we're also going to be going for something like a Pulverize, I think. Something like this. There we go. And I think we are probably pretty good. We're going to take a little bit of damage here now, but I think that's going to be okay. We're doing some pretty nice damage to the crystal as well, thanks to our Reptarian spawn there. And he's just going to be summoning the Desert Snake, which is really not that big a deal. And wow, that was it? That was a really weak turn from them. That was a really, really weak turn. So I'm really not having too many problems about that. Okay, so we can also play a bunch of extra spawns right here. I actually wonder how many more I can... How many more can I do? Can I only do one? Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, they stack up. They stack up their damage. That's actually insane. Okay, that is really, really nice. I like that a great deal. Okay, so we're just going to use this against the little snake there and take that down. And then we're just going to probably be using Pulverize. Yeah, we're going to be using Pulverize on these guys. There we go. There's another shard that's been exposed, so we can now do double damage if we want to. Let's put another one of these guys right there. And then we can use Tail Lash. Look at that. Another extra 10 damage as well if we want it. And I believe we can actually draw our ult. So we have ultimate abilities as well, as you can see by the sort of orangey yellow bar beneath our health on our heroes, and they each have you know, a unique ability of some kind. And this particular fellow, who I thought was going to be super fun to play with, Mr. Crocodile Ragnarok here, he has the ability to summon 3 Reptarian spawns in a cleave. Shall we do that? Let's do it. He can't... Can he use this right now? Yes, he can. Dead. That was great. Okay, that was great. I absolutely love this game. So far, I'm seeing no issues with this at all. It is working extremely, extremely polished, and I have only good things to say so far. I am actually blown away by how slick it actually acts, and how it plays as well. Really, really cool. Okay, right-click cards to view details. Well, I mean, let's just have a look here. Choose one of the rewards. Okay, so Sweeping Strike, in my opinion, is actually really cool because that destroys shield. Barrel Roll, teleport to any lane. That's actually super, super useful as well. And we also have dealing 6 damage in a line. Okay, so dealing 6 damage in a line could be really good for minion clear, so I'm thinking we're probably going to take that, because if there are more people that are going to, you know, summon minions, then that would probably be a good idea. Obsidian Arrow, probably going to be the same thing. Going to take that for that reason. And we took 59 gold. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Very, very good. Okay. So, yeah, let's go into our backpack now, and let's add these things to our deck. And as you can see, you can add individually. So, look at that. I gotta say, it's like playing 3 different deck builders at the same time. And I gotta say, I actually really like that. I like that quite a lot, and I didn't know what I was expecting. But I am extremely surprised, pleasantly. Alright, so let's complete this quest. Please, can you deliver this letter to my sister? There are too many monsters for me to take the trip, and I need to let her know we're safe. For now. Alright, so let's deliver the letter, and that's where we have to deliver it. But I'm going to go over... Oh, that's the boss. Okay, yeah. That's the boss. Yes, let me just go over to the boss, shall I? No, let's not go over to the boss just yet. Okay, you found a RAM loot cache. This should help. Click the chest to open it. Okay, let's do it. There we go. Items are powerful helpers that reset at the start of each battle. They have a certain number of charges or uses per battle, so use them at the right time for maximum impact. They are occasionally awarded after battles in loot caches and can be purchased at any town. Alright, well, this is... Oh, wow, that's actually crazy. Unfortunately, this is just an item that is, as far as I'm aware, that is gone after you use it once. So that's kind of sad, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so let's have a look here. Gain 2 shield whenever you draw a card. Gain 4 shield at the start of each turn. 4 shield whenever I start the turn. Sounds great to me. And we're also going to be... do we want a poison discharge build, or do we want something else? What does bolster do? Whenever this hero takes a hit, reduce the cost of this card by 1 AP until played. That's actually fantastic. Yeah, that's really, really powerful. I'm thinking I might take Titanic Shield, but I actually want to do a lot of damage with poison, so I'm going to take the poison one for the moment, and then we get 30 gold as well. Let's equip this, and we're going to be putting the shield on the defensive guy, I think, or on the archer. Here's the thing, if I put it on the archer, that seems to make more sense because she doesn't have any defensive cards at the moment, so I'm going to equip it on the archer for now. There we go, that seems good to me. Okay, spend gold to charge the teleport scroll or fast travel to another portal or capital. Okay, so where is there's another one over there, and that is indeed a that is a super elite over there, so that might be a little bit problematic. Right, yeah, as you can see, we can spend 150 gold to teleport to a landmark or capital. No, probably not going to be doing that right now. Transmute cards into new cards. Oracles can see deep into the history of an object and unlock its true potential. They can also see beyond that which exists and find a new purpose for any undesired objects. Transmute one ability into a new ability. Transmute one artifact into a new artifact of a higher rarity, or upgrade some cards. What about upgrading 2 random cards? Wow, okay, that was pretty crazy. Upgrading, wow, yeah, that's in, what? Okay, yeah, yeah, it seems like the archer has just become our most powerful character. That is pretty amazing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be very, very interested to see what we can do here. Okay, so assault battle or survive for 4 rounds plus 50% enemy HP. I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to do that, otherwise we have to walk all the way around, and I don't really want to do that. Alright, so elite enemies have 50% increased health, along with more gold upon being defeated. They will give 1 artifact and 2 ability cards. Okay, so here we go. Enemies respawn on the next turn. So these guys have 45 HP. This guy has, they all have passives. Gain immune at the start of each turn. Applies 1 burn upon being hit. Right, that might be problematic. Okay, do I have anything that I need to add? Well, we have an item here. We're already having that over there, so that's absolutely fine. Let's start the fight then. This might very well be the time when I die. Who knows? Alright, so we're just going to swap around Shinzo and Tara right here. We're just going to make sure that Shinzo is in the middle. He's probably going to be the main guy that we want there. And we're going to start. We will bring you to Akhan, bruised and broken, says the Molten Scorpion. Okay, so let's have a look here. Apply 3 poison, deals double damage if the target is already poisoned. Okay, that's a really, really good start. And I'm thinking we're going to do a similar thing with the Reptarian spawns that we did beforehand. So let's do that. There we go. And we can also do a nice little provoke here. That's what I'm going to do, you see? So now what's happening right now is that is exactly the kind of thing I want to have happen. Let's try and steal this. Can I not steal the immune shield? Doesn't seem like I can steal the immune shield. So we're going to take 15 damage. That's going to be a little bit problematic, but it just then means that most of my cards are going to be 0 cost in the next turn, which I'm perfectly happy with. So let's just do that. And then this, look at how much damage we're dealing, absolutely crazy, but bear in mind that we are now taking 2 burn damage, or 4 burn damage, very much depends. I'm actually thinking I might summon this. Yeah. No, that's not how it worked. Okay, Alright, good to know. Good to know. Okay, I actually thought to myself that it was going to promote the Reptarian spawn. I thought it was going to actually use the stats from the elemental and promote the Reptarian spawn, but that obviously did not happen the way I envisaged it. So that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Gain 4 shields, we're going to do that. And we are going to... we should draw a card, actually, shouldn't we? We should really draw a card. This is going to cleave. This would be really good over here, to be honest. Let's do that. That's 6 damage. And we also want to apply more poison, don't we? We want to apply more poison. And then we want to use Heartseeker Arrow once again. we're taking 13 damage, 20 damage total, which is actually quite significant. If I do this, and then we do... Okay, we can draw our ult, which is really quite fantastic. Let's do that, and there we go. So now that's actually going to reduce the damage that we're taking by a pretty significant amount, which I very much appreciate. So let's see what we can do with that. This is actually working a lot better than I anticipated. I really thought that I was going to have some big problemems here, but it seems to me like we are doing quite nicely. So let me see what I can do. So let's do this. And then attack. There we go. And then what we want to do... This one's already poisoned. He's going to die. Wow, he's doing so much damage. Why is he doing so much damage right there? Okay, let's just do this. These sneaky little scavengers loot battlegrounds when enemies die. They can be seen only briefly for one turn and are only visible during the daytime. Killing them will reward you with all their collected loot, but they do not count towards battle objectives. Elusives. Oh, okay. Respawning next turn. Can I can do damage to this. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything actually, so I'm just gonna loot this. Deal 16 damage. Refund Fury if lethal. Kill that one. Yes, that is exactly what we want. Okay, fantastic. Okay, Sand Fist. We are being attacked. I could theoretically do this, which I think I will want to. And I could... Draw ult, yeah. Block. Is that going to block everything, actually? Let's have a look at what block does. It will redirect any targeting lines aimed at the casting hero to itself. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm thinking this looks very cool. Okay, let's see how that goes. There are so many interesting combinations, and it's such a flexible experience that you feel like, wait a minute, look at this, look at what I can do. I can do this and that, and then this and that, and it just adds so much different variable combat options. It's wow, it's so incredibly in depth, surprisingly in depth. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I wanted to keep our Reptarian spawn alive. There's the elusive. Okay, so this is perfectly fine. This is good. So we can actually just use that here, use that there, and then maybe we can do some damage. This is also cleaving. There we go. I was actually hoping I'd be able to kill the elusive that turn. As you can see, he's actually escaped now. I don't know whether he has stolen anything from the battle. I can only hope that he has not, but if he has, then this is going to be somewhat problematic, isn't it? But there you go. That is indeed a victory for us because we have lasted the 4 rounds, which is perfectly fine with me. So we're going to get 117 gold. That's crazy. And what do we have for the artifact? Apply 1 bleed whenever you hit an enemy. Ooh. Now that seems nice. Restore 2 health at the start of each turn. I'm going to take that one. And we're going to go for deal 6 damage, bolster. I think this one sounds really, really good, so I'm going to take that. Deal damage equal to your shield. Damage cannot exceed your max health. I'm going to go for Shield Bash. That gives him so many more so many more options for offense, and I like that a lot. So let's see, restore health. We're going to equip that on Shinzo because he needs it. Oh yes, he needs it a great deal. All right, so let's go and finish up our side quest. What? A letter from my brother? I have been worrying myself to death thinking about what might have happened to him. Thank you. I can relax finally. My brother left this last time he was here. I can't use it. Maybe you can. Okay, plated greaves. Gain 2 shield whenever you swap lanes. Not a big fan of that, gotta say. Not a big fan of that. I'm not a terribly big, you know, person about, like, actually switching lanes. I guess I'll give that to Shinzo. I mean, bear in mind that they have multiple artifact slots. You see that? Did you actually know that? But yeah, I didn't. But there you go. They have multiple artifact slots, which is actually quite amazing as well. Anyway, survive for 4 rounds, restore party health, or upgrade cards. That seems nice. There we go. Heal the whole team for 25%, heal a specific hero for 50%, upgrade 1 chosen card, or upgrade 2 random cards. I think we're going to heal a specific hero for 50%. Shinzo really needed some HP, so that sounds like a good idea to me. And we're going to go for a breach battle. There we go. Can you tell that I'm actually moving over to the super elite fight? Because the super elite fight sounds super fun. So let's see if we can maybe accomplish that. I'm a little bit in 2 minds about doing that because I think to myself, you know, it might not be a very good idea, you know. So yes, might be somewhat problematic, but I suppose we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, okay, so we don't have any poison arrows at the moment. That is somewhat bad. I'm going to have to switch here, I believe. Yeah, okay, we're going to have to switch, which is absolutely fine because we gain 2 defense. And we're going to do Sacred Bulwark, and we're going to do Sacred Bulwark. We're just going to do that, apparently. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And this is actually piercing damage, this bandage strike. So that's the reason why we're taking 8 damage, because it's going to go straight through our shields. And I was unaware about that. Oh, and it seems like our item is not something that is expended in one battle. You can just use it once per battle. So that's actually super nice to know as well. Alright, so we'll just do Tail Lash then, I guess. I mean, there's not really much more I can do here. And I guess we'll just do some damage. I mean, yeah, I guess there's not really anything else. I can just save some energy for the next turn, I guess. We could actually... maybe we could use the Elemental? No, we're going to wait for the Elemental, to be honest. Let's see what happens, because we're not going to take too much damage here. Shinzo is also, obviously, if you recall, going to heal 2 HP every turn, or at least he should. Yep, there we go. There's 2 HP restored. And now what are they going to do? Yeah, so obviously they're gaining these stacks now as well, which we've got to be a bit careful of. Okay, so we can provoke. We have 2 attack commands. I really wish we had a reptile, you know, spawned out there. That would be very nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, I basically have nothing that I can do here. So I guess I'll just spend these cards a little bit. And I guess we'll do another one. Why not? Kinda need to, you know? Kind of need to spend our energy, otherwise it's a waste, because we're overcapping, and we certainly don't want to overcap at all. He's now turned me a bit weakened, so I now do 10% less damage, actually 30% less damage, and we're going to go for Sacred Bulwark once again, because that is just such an amazing ability. And this is piercing damage once again, so we are having some rather big problems, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Okay, he's dead. We can draw the ult, and that's going to spawn 2 of these. That's actually fantastic. And we can also do a little bit of a provoke here. Let's draw the ult. The shield wall is going to be pretty fantastic for us, so I'm actually going to go for that, because then both of these are going to go here, which is super, super good. Now, did you see the order that I did that as well, by the way? Because this time I provoked, in other words, I taunted this guy to attack me before I spawned the shield wall. But then if I did it the other way around, if I, you know, taunted after putting the shield wall out, then this guy would be attacking Shinzo directly, which is obviously not what we want. So yeah, I'm hopeful that that is actually kind of good, and hopefully it's going to work out quite nicely for us. So let's see what else we can do here. So Toxic Arrow, I'm thinking we're probably going to attack... I mean, I can... Okay, so basically what I can do is... This does 10 damage. And I can just kill this guy anytime I like, basically. So I'm going to do this. And then this, because that does so much damage. And then we can draw the ult straight away. And that deals 16 damage, which is this. Boom. And there you go. So the shard has now been exposed. And now what we can do is we can kind of just wait for all of these guys, and obviously we're going to take a little bit of damage here. We're only going to take 2 damage because this guy only does physical. He doesn't have any kind of piercing damage or anything like that, so we don't really need to worry about it. And now I can just use sniper shot and sniper shot, and there you have it. So now we can do completely unmitigated damage, and I'm going to be spawning an elemental in this lane as well, and we're just going to be doing some nice damage, whatever we can. So let's do this, and yeah, we basically can just do whatever we want now at this point. There's not really any need for anything here, to be honest. I mean, I could use this, I mean, it kind of does a little bit of sense. I mean, the pets are just going to attack, the minions are going to attack, and that's going to be all she wrote. And look at that, look at how satisfying the combat is. I don't know whether it's just me, but I personally find this extremely, extremely satisfying. I mean, that's the thing. I am a huge fan of these deck building, roguelike experiences, and if one of these games does something a little bit differently, or does something exceptionally well, I mean, there are a lot of really, really good ones, but I personally feel like Arcanium and a number of others that I've played recently, I feel like they're doing an absolutely fantastic job, and I can see why this is 90% positive on Steam. I really can. I can easily see that. I mean, come on. All right, so let's have a look here. Templar Rush. What does dash do? Let's have a look. Move to an adjacent location. Bypasses movement impairing effects such as root. That's actually kind of cool, but I don't think I really want that. I might like this, because this is an explosive. Choose an arrow card in your hand, shuffle 2 copies of it into your deck. The cost 0? Oh yeah, I will take that. That is so good. Okay, what else can we get here? Explosive arrow, bolster, deal 8 damage, double the damage if the cost of this card is 0. That's 16 damage. I will take that. Can't equip. We can't equip it because he has a full deck. So let's see what else I can do here. Okay, well, Shield Bash didn't really use that at all, but I suppose we will maybe use it at some point. I'm not entirely sure about Pulverize, to be honest. It does damage in a cleave. Seismic Strike is also in a line. That's very good for minion clear, but that's it. I'm going to remove 1 Provoke, I think. Can I remove that? How do I actually remove 1? Can I not remove 1? I'm actually unsure how to do that, to be honest. I am actually unsure. There's a second page as well. I think what I need to do is go onto the world map, and then I'll be able to do that, but I just need to remember to actually do that, because otherwise I'm going to be in a rather bad situation. Okay, so let's go here. Yeah, so now I can probably... Yeah, so there you go. Easy, easy. I can just take it out of my deck, and then we can just move on from there. Okay, so we do have a super elite battle. I'm actually wondering whether I want to do that. We only have... Look at this. We only have 20 threat, and we have easy difficulty enemies. So I'm thinking we might just want to go for it. I don't know. Shall we go for the super elite? Yes. Let's go for the super elite. Debris litters the streets, merchant stand toppled, and doors broken in. Liskar protected this area so vehemently before. It's shocking to see that corruption turned the commander. You must recover this place to return the refugees to their homes. Leave the outpost standing, it will be available after the fight. Unlock an oracle, but enemies gain 25% additional power. Sure. It says easy difficulty, so we'll see what we can do. I'm a little bit worried about this. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, we need to focus on this guy right away. So I'm just going to swap Shinzo into that position right there. We're going to do this. Taste the end of my blades, says Sandwalker Liskar. Chomp chomp, here I come, says Mr. Ragnarok. Yes, I very much appreciate him going chomp chomp on his face. Yes, hopefully he will very soon. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, this is... Ooh. I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew here, to be fair. Not dealing much damage to these guys, gotta say that. Sacred Bulwark, that's all I can pretty much do here. I can do Tail Lash, but that's pretty much it as well. I might be able to use the Elemental to buffer a little bit of damage, but that is pretty much all I can do. Direct damage taken reduced by 35%, that's a problem. Yeah, there's not much more I can do. I can play this, but that's not going to do much. Blind, what does that do? Can't target enemy heroes. Okay, well, I actually don't mind about that so much. Or I actually do now. I actually do, because I was kind of hoping that I would get a Reptarian spawn right there, but no, I was kind of unlucky about that. Oh, this guy's going to do so much damage. I might actually want to swap around. That's exactly what we're going to do here. Swapping is going to make all the difference, in my opinion. Okay, consume up to 5 poison. I don't have any poison, unfortunately. That's really bad. Let's do damage in a cleave. Can't do much more than that, unfortunately. And I guess... Can we do the attack command? No. Nope, can't do that. Okay, we're going to have to play something. So let's just play the Heartseeker arrow over there. Ooh, this is going to be very, very difficult. There is not much more I can do, unfortunately. Okay, that's a pretty big snake right there. This guy's not doing anything, but he's gaining... They're gaining buffs. They're gaining buffs over time. Okay. Can do damage here. That's actually kind of useful, so I'm going to do that, because that's going to eliminate that enemy. And we want to do Tail Lash in a cleave, I guess. Eliminate that minion as well. I need more poison. I need more poison. I need something that actually afflicts poison at this point. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, well, what about if I do provoke on this guy? That's going to be 15 damage. We're going to take a little bit of damage here. Sacred Bulwark is probably going to be the best I can get at this point. And then we'll just end the turn. I mean, as I say, I need something that is going to give me... Oh, wow. That guy is looking pretty... that guy is looking pretty strong. Okay, yeah, I think Shinzo is probably going to die here if we cannot do something. We could play this. There we go. Let's draw the ult. That's going to be shield wall. Boom. Put out the shield wall. That's fantastic. Okay, so he's not going to die now, which is really good. I can't taunt that, unfortunately. But there is a Reptarian spawn, which we can now use to its full effect. Oh. Destroys any minion upon being attacked and gains 4 power. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, that is somewhat problematic. Okay, we're going to need to kill this guy off really, really quickly. We need to kill this off very, very fast as well. So this is going to be problematic. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do Seismic Strike right here because that's going to put it down to 6. Let's do damage with Sniper Shot. We need to do Sniper Shot on the rightmost target, but we also need to use this over here to take this guy out. That is what we need to do. And then let's do another one of these. There we are. Now let's draw the ult because we need to do Bullseye. That's 13 damage. That is not enough to actually do the business about what we need. Shield Bash. Can I do Shield Bash? Yeah, deal damage equal to your shield. I can't see him though. Apparently I'm blinded. Ooh, what a sneaky guy. What a sneaky guy that fellow is. Okay, so let's just do some damage. And that's pretty much all I can do right now. There we go. There's the shield wall. Shield wall's gone. Another snake being spawned. And my crocodile is once again blinded, which is really not very good. Can we get some more cards? Yes, we can. Sniper Shot is perfect because that will allow me to either kill the snake, which I don't think I need to because I can use Pulverize to be able to kill the snake, which is all that I really need to do. This guy's going to do 20 damage. Okay, that is bad. And I don't have any way to really prevent that damage. So I'm just going to kill this guy off. Sniper Shot. Reptarian Spawn. I mean, I can do... it's 5 damage. That's not really good. Let's summon another one of those. 5 damage is not going to be enough. So I'm going to need to do Pulverize in a cleave over here. Eliminate that one. And then we're going to take 16 damage from here, which is always... I mean, it's just how it has to be, unfortunately. There's not much more I can do. Ooh, now this is where the game gets serious, you see? This is where it gets absolutely serious. Very, very problematic. Okay. I guess I could use Tail Lash, but I can't because I'm blinded. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're obviously going to attack. Don't blind me, that's all I ask. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Shinzo is probably going to end up dying unless we get something amazing. Okay, Reptarian Spawn. Can we do an attack command over there? No, we can only attack in our line, unfortunately. This also destroys any minion upon being attacked, so that's problematic. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. This is fantastic. Okay, this is going to be super, super damaging. If we can make this work, we might actually be able to achieve victory. Gonna have to do Sacred Bulwark here. I don't think that's going to be enough. Can we actually transfer? No, we can't transfer all the way over there. That's the reason why Barrel Roll is a really, really good, really good skill. Yeah, it seems like Shinzo is going to die. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Applies blind. Can I? Wait a minute. I can attack this over here because she's an archer. Okay, wait a minute. I might be able to save Shinzo. 32 damage only. Ah, oh, that's not enough. That is not enough. Okay, maybe I can... you know what? I'm gonna draw a card. Draw the ult. Shield wall. That saves him. Boom. Look at that. Okay, that saves him. That is amazing. Okay. Whew. That was really close. That was really, really close. Okay. And now I think that's basically all I can do. Okay, yeah, our archer is now blind for 1 turn, which is pretty awful. We have 2 attack commands over here. Extra arrows. Okay, that's perfect, but she's blinded, so she can't do anything, right? Yeah, she can't do anything. Okay, so she's basically done, although this guy is actually summoning a snake, which is perfect, because that means that I don't have to worry about taking damage. This guy's also summoning something, so I also don't have to worry about taking damage, which is pretty much perfect. I'm going to take 2 damage from the Hex, which is really not that big a deal. So let's use... I can use Shield Bash. That's going to do 4 damage. That's really nothing. 4 damage in a cleave. That's also nothing. 6 damage. I'm going to use extra arrows. Let's take Heartseeker. And then... this guy doesn't have the thing that makes him consume minions. So that's really amazing, because that basically means that I can attack with Reckless Abandon pretty much on this guy. As you can see, doing so much damage. And then we can also summon a Reptarian army right there. And they're going to attack for 16 damage. And we can do this. Just going to go all out. I'm basically just going all out at this point. Okay, so no blind. That's absolutely fine. Pulverize is 4 damage, which is really not going to do much. So let's do the next turn and see what happens. Okay. Hex guy, snake. Obviously, these are a bit problematic for us. Okay, so we're going to lose 2 heroes if we don't do something about the minions. So we need to kill the minions, and that is what we need. Okay, so attack command, that's obviously going to deal with this, so I don't even need to worry about this, to be honest, at the moment. So let's just see what I can do about focusing on these guys. So 7 damage, I can immediately kill the snake. And I could potentially taunt. Or I can do cleave. I can do cleave, and then we can do this as well. Okay, so let's just see what's going on here. See what's going on. We might be able to do something here. Okay, that's 1 damage remaining. I want to taunt. I want to taunt. Gonna taunt this guy. I get Seismic Strike. That is useless. Okay, that's gonna do 9 damage. I might... actually... that might work. He's almost dead. Toxic Arrow. Boom. Now he's dead. Okay, and now we can draw our ult, which is going to be Bullseye, which will actually eliminate... I mean, he's going to take 67 damage. Shinzo, I can't do anything about it. I mean, you could see the damage breakdown here. He's going to get attacked by this. I could potentially take that out, but that's still going to mean that he's going to be taking 25 from Skaros Bomb and all that stuff, and I suppose the only thing I can really do is just use Bullseye against the snake here, or against the main boss. Against the snake, because if I use it against the snake, it's not going to attack me. And then I'm going to take 0 damage from that. And we do gain a little bit extra back from it, which I suppose is kind of useful. So let's use this. Okay, he's dead. Okay, so Shinzo's gonna die, but hopefully, I'm not entirely sure what happens to heroes after they die in a fight. So we'll see what happens after that. As you can see, the damage also continues to go through to where the attack was laid in, which is actually perfect. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so she's taking no damage right now. Is this guy actually capable of attacking us from elsewhere? I don't think so. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch lanes like that, and then we are... oh, I can't switch this? Why can't I switch? Oh no, that's bad. Oh wait, maybe we can do something. Oh, now that's nice. Okay, so can I do something here? I could do this. Let's do that. It's gonna take 2 damage. I mean, I could technically do damage no matter what if I wanted to. Okay, let's actually just see what I can do here. Let's do this. Heartseeker Arrow. Let's do Sniper Shot. Boom. And we can draw our ult as well. So another Bullseye. Boom. Okay. And it's taking more damage. Okay, there we go. So that's dead, obviously, because it does have that minion destroying ability, which is really annoying. But I'm kind of positive about this. I feel quite positive about it. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to do it, but we're going to try our hardest. Okay, Reptarian spawn. Yeah. That's not really going to work out too well, I don't think. We could do this. What is this guy? He's going to apply 3 burn. Sniper shot. I could do sniper shot against... Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do sniper shot against the snake. And then we're going to do this. And then we'll do next turn. This guy can't do anything, by the way. As you can see. He's literally just going to continue attacking Shinzo, which is obviously not going to do anything. Okay, so my minion is going to die next turn. Which is bad. But that doesn't actually matter, because what's going to happen now is we are going to use these Heartseeker arrows, because this guy is affected by poison, but we're just going to use these Heartseeker arrows to absolutely murder him. And boom, he's done. And there you go. We did it. We actually achieved victory. Okay, so now I have no idea what is going to happen to Shinzo. Does he actually come back alive? Does he come back to life? I don't know. But all I know is that we did a super elite battle, and I am extremely happy about that. I have no idea whether that's actually a really, really cool thing to do that early on in the run, because we only had 20 threats. But I'm pretty happy with how I played there. I don't think I could have saved Shinzo. I think I might have made some mistakes earlier in the fight, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. All right. Now, what does Dispel do? Remove X stacks of all minor buffs. That might be really good. Gain 2 shield per attack power you spend on the first card you play in a turn. Don't really like that too much. I like Vile Branch, actually. We're going to equip that on Shinzo, I think, if he's alive. I think he spawns with 5 HP. Yeah, I think he spawns with 5 HP, so that's pretty good. All of these are now upgraded as well. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. Apply 2 vulnerable per void card in your hand in a cleave. That's actually fantastic, but I'm actually thinking about taking Headbutt here, because 18 damage. What's this, though? Enchant 3. Gain 3 resilience whenever your shield breaks. What does resilience do? Reduce all incoming damage by X. Max of 10 stacks. That's pretty fantastic. That actually seems pretty good. There are so many really, really cool ones. I think I'm going to take Headbutt, actually. Headbutt sounds fun. And what else do we have here? Apply 5 poison. Deal damage equal to all poison on the target. Yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. Okay, so can't equip any of these, of course, because that is to be expected. But I can go into my deck in just a second. Okay, here we go. Permanently empower a hero by choosing one of the following upgrades. Okay, upgrade your ultimate card. Max 1 per hero, gain 20 health, gain 1 AP at the start of each turn, gain 20 health. I'd like to gain 20 health for Shinzo. Or maybe 15% increased power? Because 15% increased power on him would be pretty fantastic. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Restore 10 health to the entire party. Well, we could do that. It'll take time for the refugees to return to their homes, even more to clean up the disaster that they left behind. You've done a great thing here, but your quest will take you elsewhere. And the work here can be left to those that will return. The teleportation scroll has been charged by the power of the defeated shard. Use it to visit any capital. Alright, so restore health. Then we'll continue on to the Oracle. Okay, so now we can actually do something here. Upgrade 2 random cards, upgrade 1 chosen card, transmute abilities, transmute 1 artifact, upgrade 2 random cards. Oh yes, upgrading. Oh, fantastic. Upgrading stuff for Ragnarok is always nice. I love that. He has a really fun way of playing, in my opinion. I like it a lot. Okay, so we have Crushing Blow here. I don't actually like Crushing Blow that much. I think that Crushing Blow is good, but it requires Shinzo to take a lot of damage, which is somehow not that useful. So I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna, you know, keep with that, but we'll see. Okay, so deal 6 piercing damage. I am not a big fan of this, to be honest, so I'm actually going to be swapping that out and using Viper Shot Plus instead. I think that sounds super nice. And as you can see, we have basically nothing for Mr. Ragnarok here, so I'm going to need to get him some more cards. I mean, it makes sense, right? And look at this, he actually has no artifacts either, but he's probably the most useful hero that we have right now. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to check out Arcanium, Rise of Akhan, then there is a link in the description. I highly recommend you do. There is more than enough reason to enjoy the hell out of this game. It is so fun, and is very much deserving of the 90% positive review score currently on Steam. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.